Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, y'all, I really did attempt to chop up the mints, but I was too tired. I went to bed last night, and there they sit in a basket. So, this morning, I'm not even gonna worry about them because just from what I did last night, and I went back over them, I missed a lot, and so I couldn't see a lot of what I missed. So bottom line, it ain't much that I gonna salvage out of that. So, um, good morning. I'm getting ready to make my mixture of um it's gonna be baking soda, neem oil, and soap. Um, hold on a second. I want to try my Castile soap. I got some in my bathroom. I meant to bring that out, forgot. Anyway, I got the recipe from a number of YouTubers, and I'm gonna try it out today to inoculate my garden, to get rid of fungicide, to make my own fungicide, and rid it rid my garden of powdery mildew. Hopefully, be right back. Woo wee, it's already getting super hot, y'all. I was trying to get out here earlier, but at least it's a nice breeze coming through. So, um, now I'm gonna try to make this mixture, and go from there. So, as you can see, I got my super large bag of Armand's Hammer baking soda, and here's the Castile pure soap and neem oil. Now this neem oil got a recipe on the back, but it doesn't show the baking soda, and I've seen a lot of videos, and that's the one that seemed to be the most effective. This neem, the oil plus the soap plus the baking soda. So I'm gonna go with that recipe and start with my mints and just test it out on the other plants. I see somebody in the bush. Good morning. You know, another reason why I be tuning. Hey, Nurse Vaughn, how you doing? Another reason why I be letting Facebook tune in, because they talk to me. Hey, Nurse Vaughn. So, y'all, I'm out here. I'm about to make 2 gallons of solution to inoculate my garden. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Castile soap. I know you don't need a lot of soap, so I'm going to use a grater, hand grater, to grate it. That's my Castile soap, and here my grater. So have you been trying to grow anything else lately, Nurse Vaughn? Okay. So I'm trying to make about a tablespoonful of the soap, because I'm getting ready to make 2 gallons of this solution. So that's my soap. That's my soap. I'm going to start with that. Add the water. And then I'm going to add the neem oil. So I got my sprayer. This is a 2-gallon jug. And so I'm going to saturate the whole section out there. Okay, let me get my hose now. I brought it all the way up the stairs so I could do the job. Okay, I'm going to put the soap flakes in first, because I want that to mix with the water and dissolve. Woo! I wasn't expecting a splashback. Woo! I did it again, even though I made the first mistake. Okay, so that's halfway, and the soap is dissolved. Good. Now, I'm going to add baking soda and neem oil. And it's supposed to be 3 tablespoons per gallon. So that would mean 6 tablespoons. Yeah, I'm up and moving early because I didn't want to lose my men, but it looked like I'm going to lose them anyway, because most of the bottom leaves have been affected. I was able to salvage the upper top leaves. They okay, but the ones on the bottom, they got attacked. So now I'm going to try to remedy the situation with this solution that I'm using right here. So it's 3 tablespoons of baking soda per gallon. So that makes it 6 tablespoons total for this container. 2, 3, and like I said, with all my other stuff I've been sharing with y'all, ain't no shame in my game. Not now. I bought this baking soda. Don't think it's a special kind of baking soda you need for the yard or your carpet or anything else. You could buy this big bag of baking soda and deodorize your refrigerator, the pool, sanitize the pool, and it also is a fungicide. Kills fungus in your garden. So keep a bag of this around, and you can get this with your EBT, okay? Those of you. So I'm on 3, 4, 5, 6 tablespoons. So I got the 6 tablespoons in there per gallon. And it's 1 tablespoon of the neem oil. 1.5. It's 1.5 teaspoons of the neem oil per quart. So I got to do the math on that. So 1.5 teaspoon per quart. I got 8 quarts, so 8 times 1.5. 8 times 1.5. Oh, I got to cheat now. Where my phone at? That's a shame I can't do that in my head. I need to be able to do it. We done got so soft with these gadgets. Calculator. So 1.5 times 8 equal. I need 12 teaspoons of the neem oil, which 2 teaspoons is a fourth. 12 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons is a fourth. A cup. 12 teaspoons. I don't feel like I'm being a little bit lazy today. I don't feel like counting out 12 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons is woo. I did it once again. Making a water mess around here. Dang, what is 12 teaspoons divided by 2? That's a fourth a cup. Two teaspoons is a fourth. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Those are 6 fourth cups. Half, 1, 1.5. I'm just gonna measure out the 12. Quit being lazy. Count this shit out. How you doing this morning? Hey, Luzama. Welcome to the chat. Well, y'all, I'm trying to get out here before it get too doggone hot. It's a nice breeze. So therefore, I hope that, me putting this liquid on the leaves won't sunburn them. Oh, I need a knife to open this up. I think I took the knife back in the house. I think so. Try to get it with these scissors. Okay, so I bought the neem oil, and I noticed that each person that spoke on the neem oil expressed how important it was to get the cold pressed kind. 100% cold pressed. Okay, so I need 12 teaspoons of that in this mixture. And what the oil does, it helps it stick to the leaves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's the recipe. Now I'm gonna put this down on the ground so I don't squirt the heck out of myself. So I can finish the mixture. Because oil and water don't mix. That's why you need the detergent. Okay, I know carrying this 2-gallon jug gonna wear me out, but this gotta be done. It gotta be done, because what's on my mint spread it to my potatoes, and I don't want to lose either one. I already lost enough mint, but I fortunately had harvested plenty of it before anything was happening. All right, so now I'm gonna put the pump on. Put this on really tight. And I know this is supposed to loosen. Okay, there you go. This pump is supposed to help you spray the spray. Okay, so we get ready to head down there to the troubled section. That neem oil stinks, but I wanted the best oil for the job, and so I picked the neem oil because that's what most of the YouTubers that were gardeners was recommending. Although you can use cooking oil, I've seen people use that just fine. Okay, I feel like the Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. So I'm getting ready to be a fungus buster. Get the fungus out my yard. Get the fungus out my face. Get the fungus out my face. Say, get the fungus out my face. Okay. Now I'm just gonna test it on my food plants, because I don't know the reaction. But I got plenty of mint to spare. And here we are. So, here we go. Okay. I'm going to sit this down. Start in the middle here. So I can get them real good. Some of my mint I ruined just from stepping my big feet on it, because so much grew that I couldn't see a path. So that make it harder to maintain these plants too. And they said it wasn't enough air getting through. So I'm gonna stay on top of it. As these grow, I'm gonna cut them way sooner than I did this time. And they say make sure you get the bottoms and the top. So I'm getting all these new ones that's coming up new, so they won't have the same problem. Pulling out the weeds as I find them. Ooh, this is gonna be a big job, but it's gotta be done. Boy, the birds love it up in here. The ants do, and the spider webs done set up camp too. I mean, the spiders had a good old time. I see all kinds of webs up in here. I'm glad I'm doing it too. So I'm getting the mince real good because this is where it started. Mince is real susceptible to the problem. I'm just gonna chop these down. I'm not gonna even worry about keeping them. I just wanna inoculate my garden so shit won't keep spreading. Now this is the organic way to do it. This is not harmful to the plant, although I'm gonna test it on my other plants first. Just test a small section and make sure it's okay for the basil and stuff. Woo! This will work out. Glad I started with this morning, because I know I wouldn't want to do this at the end of the day after the sun been out here super hot. Okay. So I'm really saturating the leaves real strong. And we got a nice breeze today, so I picked a good day for this. That's why I wanted to chop them down yesterday. So they are dripping with the neem oil now. Okay, so now I'm gonna move down there to my oregano because I see it's been affected a little bit too. And I don't want it spread. So yeah, it stinks. This neem oil stink, y'all. I know how they harvest it. The goats eat the fruit of the neem tree and they poop out the nuts, the little seeds, neem seeds. So I imagine it's not too pleasant smell, since they gotta extract the neem from the poop of the goats that climb the trees, the neem trees. Ooh. I'm gonna sit this down so I can do it right. So I'm not gonna put oregano. I'm using this oregano as a test because it's at the end of its life, because it already got the flowers flowering. So I'm gonna get this real good. And then on my zucchini, I'm just gonna test one leaf first because I don't want to kill my zucchini. I definitely don't want to make that mistake. So here we go, over to the zucchini. So I'm gonna put it on one leaf. This one, the top one, I do. So I'm just gonna test it on my zucchini on that one leaf first, then come out here and check it, see what happened. And if it's all good, I got plenty of spray to cover the rest of my garden to get my new oregano, my new basils, and I got some cayenne pepper coming up now. Ooh, I'm out of breath just from that, just from spraying, y'all. Story of my life. Oh, well, I want to get this mint too over here. And my potatoes. I'm just going to test it on one leaf of my potato. So I got this container of mint too. And I kind of suspect this how it got to my potatoes, from this mint plant here. Now, I'm going to test it out on one of my hydrangeas. I'm going to test it out on this one first. Then I'll move on to the second one. I have such much progress on the second one, I don't want to ruin it. Okay. Oh, you helped me do the math, Nurse Line. I'm bad about it, calculating in my head. So see, I can see a little bit of the mildew on my potato plants. So I'm gonna test it on these leaves sticking out, and then see what happens next. And if it survives, I'm gonna come out here and saturate the whole garden. Whew, okay, y'all. That's a work me. But I wanted to do it now while we still had plenty of daylight. I could see what I'm doing because I wasn't doing too well with picking the mints last night. I missed a lot of stuff. So now, I'm gonna head back up the stairs and chit chat. Let's talk. Let's talk about these content creators. Nurse Vaughn. By the way, the people who follow me for my garden, I'm warning you now, I'm giving you the heads up. I don't want to just stop the video and make a whole new video just to talk. So now, y'all, I have inoculated my mint at least, and I'm glad I'm catching it early. That's the best thing that has happened. It hasn't got as bad as it could have been, because sometimes that powdery mildew will turn the whole leaf white, and it's not fatal to your plant, but it will suck energy from your plant. It won't grow its healthy best. So I wanted to make sure I nip it in the bud before I go any further. And I think it spread from my mint plants to my potato plants. And I definitely don't want it to go on my new plants I just planted in my vertical garden. So I ain't got my, do I have my disclaimers out here? I ain't got my disclaimers out here. You've been trying to stay away from many other content creators, but you had to drop down on ZT. Well, child, honey. T.S. Madison went in on, so let me do the disclaimers. I don't make videos for the kiddies. And now that I have completed the task that I most was concerned about, and my biggest concern is not just the plants itself, but my energy. I can't wait to the end of the day to do a task like this, because I have fibromyalgia and I run out of energy quick. That neem oil stinks. I can still smell it. It's on my hands and stuff. Anyway, I hope that neem oil do the job in the baking soda. It ain't no hope. I already know it does work on there. I've seen plenty of gardeners swear by it. So, only thing I was concerned about is some of my plants. Yeah, I never cared too much for Lovely Tea either, because I wasn't into celebrity gossip, so she really didn't have the tea that I wanted. I don't care about no celebrity tea at all. I don't fan out like that. I would give a goddamn about any celebrity. So that's another reason why I wasn't into Lovely Tea at all. But y'all keep coming for my girl, T.S. Madison, and I'm going to feel away. Yeah, her attitude does suck. It does suck. And you know, some of her moderators is a reflection of where her head is anyway, so it is what it is. I wasn't crazy about it. I am subscribed, and I would tune in if she came on to a celebrity I cared about, like when she did Prince. You know, I tuned in, but for the most part, I don't check for her. She need to leave TS alone, because that's one thing I know for sure. T.S. Madison track record is clear. She do not have a whole platform bashing black women. Ain't no way I will be following nobody that just bash black women for no years. And I think I'm going on a decade. of how long I've been watching T.S. Madison. So, let me do a disclaimer. At this point, I'm done with my gardening tasks that I'm going to do for the day. And this is my free time. I just found out they are giving out testing for COVID. Yeah, that's what I wanted to come in and see. That's the only thing I hate is that when I was in T.S. Madison Live, that I couldn't get in on her StreamYard. I didn't know you had to be a member to get the link. Anyway, nevertheless, I wanted to come on there so bad just to debunk the BS, because it's black women. Let's be clear, don't get it twisted. Black women have disrespected me more than any other species on the planet. Not Asian, not white, not Puerto Rican, not none of those. Black women have, with their acid tongues and lethal mouths, they go around here threatening people. That's how lethal it is. They gonna drag you. They so confident with that lethal acid ass tongue that they feel free to use it on anybody at any time. So it's a lethal weapon. And I have had more than one experience with a black bitch. I said bitch, because you a bitch, because I simply don't fuck with nobody. And I feel T.S. Madison pain when a bitch keep coming for her. You put somebody's name in your mouth and it's a lie, I'm going to come and defend myself. Which is what I did with Lip Stank Alley Cats. So let me, I do have my disclaimers out here. I see them now. Okay, here we go. So this part of the video is where I relax. I share with you my gardening task that I wanted to video record today. And so I'm about to kick the bobo right now. And I'm going to say my 2 cents about the T.S. Madison thing, because I can. It's my platform. I know I'll be all over the place. I would like to keep all my garden videos just garden, but I don't operate like that. It just is what it is. I don't want to start a whole new live and hope somebody join me, because it takes time just for people to show up. So, and plus I want to get my watch hour time, so I'm gonna keep the camera rolling. Okay, here's my disclaimers. So number 1, starting with hot mess, is if you is a hot mess, you with the F stuff, the F-ish, hot mess, love messiness as a cyber harassment, this video not for you. If you're allergic to gaining knowledge, critical thinking, sometimes I talk about soda, but not this one. I'm talking about T.S. Madison on this one. I may be letting out a few expletives, so if you say the sanctified and cuss words is just too hot for you, this won't be for you. Considering that every TV show that I done watched, that so-called new stuff that I ain't had no TV in 10 years, every last one of them had somebody cursing and some of them was kids. So So that's a whole hypocritical thing. Also, I'm legal. I'm a bona fide certified card carrying member of the Cannabis Club. So if you under 18, this video ain't for you either. Anyway, back to T.S. Madison. And also, I'm finna get my self-medication on. I will be self-medicating in this video. So if you got a problem with that, you got a tricky trigger finger to flag people's shit just because you mad, find somebody else to harass, okay? Okay. Like Skinny Boy Randy. So, I got me a little something to choke on. I need a refill. I need a refill, y'all. And I don't like going to the dispensary no more because it's a long lines. And they never have the strain that I'll be wanting, that I come in there for. So it's a waste of time now. It's a doggone shame. It's supposed to be for medical patients. And it's really now for recreational patients. But they don't never have the strains I want be sold out. It's a racket. You know they're going to make that money. So, back to the matter at hand, the T.S. Madison. As a black woman, how dare another black woman tell a trans what they can speak on and not on this internet? If you're a human being, you got opinion. Opinions is like noses. Everybody got one. And obviously, some people nose be open because a trans person is doing the damn thing. Don't hate, congratulate. That's what I say. Don't hate, congratulate. But that would be too much like right. I'm glad it's a little breeze coming through now. It was 0 breeze last night. 0. That's going to help keep my leaves from sunburning. So, Lovely T.I., she was on a podcast. And she mentioned she brought T.S. Madison up. Because T.S. Madison had made a comment on B. Simone's, I think, Instagram. Nevertheless, which everybody have a right to do. So why T.I. having anything to say about what T.S. Madison and not what why she wasn't minding her business? Is that her job, minding everybody else's business? Hey, Bench Thinker, I know you know something about the people I'm talking about. Yeah, so T.S. Madison felt the way, obviously, with Lovely T coming on there talking about it's the messenger. I don't think trans people should be speaking, be a representative. She didn't think T.S. Madison was appropriate speaker on the topic. Now, I don't know what the topic was, but whatever it was between B. Simone and Lovely T.I. reported on it. So, T.S. Madison proceeded to get back on her platform, and she snapped. She checked Lovely T.I. ass and brought up the other one, Michelle Atalian, who I ain't got no love for. I just don't like her. Sometimes there's some people you just don't like. She's one of them. And my hate for her began with one of her fan stands, because I was like, what the fuck? Michelle Atalian got fan stands for real? Came over harassing me on my channel when I was in the chat with one person, and it was a gentleman friend, somebody I've been knowing for years. And we just sitting up kicking a bobo and, putting a little something in the air talking about it. And this fan stand from AT Alien. You said, B. Simone old homophobic comments came up. That's probably what it was. No doubt. No doubt it was something about homophobia at some point. Some homophobic. But anyway. Honey. Like lovely T, I say, honey. Honey. When I tell you T.S. Madison read Lovely T.I. and A.T.L.N. for filth, okay? I got my entire life because it's been long overdue for Michelle. She knows she dicky ride on T.S. Madison big time, and she speak like she representative of black women, and she ain't. She very disrespectful. Her fan stand was disrespectful to me, so it's clear. She don't care who come into her chat and say whatever. She whack as fuck to me. She boring. I mean, people call me boring. I ain't no hater. You know, she can be boring. Because I'm going to continue to be my boring self. But what she smacks of, her essence, her energy is insecure. That's what I get from her. She all kinds of insecure. Because for her motherfucking ass to still be talking about T.S. Madison after all this time, years done went by now, and she still talking about T.S. Madison for real? Are you that desperate for clicks and views? And that's another reason why I can't respect her, because I know she doing it for that, for the coins. Like Jay Wilson, she in it for the coinage. But in my mind, I said, don't Nene Leaks give you enough coins? You mean to tell me ain't enough people checking for Nene Leaks? She thinks she a whole celebrity because she know Nene Leaks. That's how she be acting. And putting on, and she just all airs and all front. Don't nothing seem genuine about her at all. And people say how smart she is as a business person. Well, damn, why she can't spend most of her chats on that? How she is a good business person, but she's totally whack. In fact, I didn't even check for her, tune in for nothing she said, until Josh came on. Then they fell out, so I really didn't check for her. She was BORING with a capital B. And her Gary Coleman looking ass. A whole fan stand coming over to my channel. They mad. They sitting up there mad because I was telling Kaya she didn't need Michelle. That's how we fell out. I was in Kaya's chat and I said she didn't need Michelle because she didn't. Patreon is easy to set up. As you see, a whole bunch of niggas going over there now. Whole bunch of content creators. I headed over to Patreon because YouTube on that boo-boo. YouTube on that boo-boo. So, yeah, she wouldn't have nothing to talk about if she didn't have no celebrities. And that's how she gonna get to me besides Nene is a T.S. Madison. I don't know. Maybe she got some friends stashed away I don't know about. All I know is that she need to get off with T.S. Madison nuts. Yeah, the one with the titties at the top and the dick on the bottom. Leave her alone. She ain't brought your name up damn time. She living her life and doing her thing. Not mentioning no AT Alien. But AT Alien desperate for the clicks and views, so she got to say something. She have to. And she don't represent me. If I was a female and a bitch came in the bathroom and hung a bloody goddamn pad where I could see it in the next star, I would say you a nasty bitch. Why when a trans person call that out, that's so taboo. That's a social no-no. This selective outrage be tripping me out. That shit would be disgusting if I was a as a woman. That would be disgusting for me to come upon a bathroom with a chick with a pad hanging out. Like, damn. I don't know about you, but would you say something about that? I think I'd say something about it. Even if I didn't say nothing to the woman, I sure would say something about it on my platform, because that would be some fucked up shit to see. Yeah, she hard on the eyes, and she boring as fuck. Cause I ain't into none of them housewives. I would give a damn what none of them doing. I don't care who house is being built. I don't care who married to who. I don't give a fuck. I don't think none of them bitches better than me. Me with no money, I know I can do some shit them bitches can't do. So I don't geek out like that on them damn celebrities. I never have, never did. She has no point at all. No point at all. And she act like she's speaking for the whole black community. But bitch, your black bitches that follow you, your fan stands, them the ones that's going around disrespecting other people in your honor, in your name. Bitch. I know I got my entire life watching T.S. Madison read her down to the white meat. And then the whole bathroom thing, this is what killed me, which is why I'm going to keep doing my critical thinking classes. Trust you, me. I'm not giving up on that because it's obvious this whole nation is lacking in that department. How you going to get stuck? See, that's a perfect example. And I'm going to use this example in my next class. If they show up. How you going to get stuck on which bathroom to go to? Because even when Umar Johnson was talking all that bullshit, Obama this, Obama that, he making it where it's a trans bathroom. And so fucking what? Target was a trailblazer when it come to that bathroom situation. I remember it clearly. They was one of the first stores I seen that had that family bathroom. Because, see, the bathroom where you piss and shit shouldn't be a matter of life and death. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you trans, if you gay, if you straight. I get it. Women be uncomfortable with some men coming in the bathroom. I get that. I have seen some trans around here. They don't look like women. And if they walked into the girl bathroom, I would feel away. But somebody like T.S. Madison, I'm not even going to suspect her. Like, you tripping. But I have seen some that, they tried it, but they can't pass. They look very hard. Strong face, strong body. And they may be trans, but they can't pass. Sort of like black people who got a lot more melanin in their skin, they can't pass. I think it should be a neutral bathroom. Why you can't just build a neutral bathroom? How much would that really cost in anybody's school budget or public facility? That is some bullshit to get stuck on that. If I had a trans child, I wouldn't want them to have to risk their life going into the men's bathroom. The fuck? Do y'all remember that news report where this woman had sent her regular son into a regular men's bathroom, and it was an old crazy lunatic sitting in the bathroom stall and sliced that little boy's neck off? That's why she will not never go into no public bathroom without her child. So you should have a family bathroom. That family bathroom is a safe bathroom where the whole family can go. And if you're trans, you could go in there in peace. And me, my big ass, I be going in there because they had a handicapped toilet. It's a little bit higher because your girl knees is fucked up. And them toilet seats be way too low for you, girl. So I love them neutral bathrooms, them family bathrooms. So what's the big deal? That is a perfect example of the whole nation, a whole country, a whole society getting stuck on stupid. Why is Umar stuck on stupid with the bathroom? Like that's the worst thing in the world. if Obama passed a law so it can have another bathroom in the goddamn school so trans kids can go and shit and piss in peace? That's idiotic to me. So she has no point. Her only point and purpose is to get them clicks and views. Cause how else is she gonna get it? It ain't gonna be her goddamn looks. Gary Coleman looking ass bitch. That's why she's so damn sensitive. That's why she hates so much. TS look better than her. She can't stand it. I know she hate that. Have to look in the mirror and see a whole man look better than you. That people call you a whole man and you a female. I can see you being insecure. She give me all kinds of insecure vibes. One time she was on the show where Josh was on there and she had some scarf around her neck. And so Josh pulled it off. He said, give him some cleavage. She said, oh, I don't need all that, bitch. Yes, you do. You look like Gary Coleman, bitch. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Why you say I'm not with neutral bathrooms? Pedos will definitely be up in there. Yeah, that's what I mean by neutral. Family bathrooms. The family ones, where the family can go in there. You could go in with your family. It's more than one toilet. You got boys and girls in your family. Y'all can all go in the same place. Y'all already know each other. That's what I mean. And the family bathroom is not that different than the rest of them. It's just one big stall. Everybody get to go in. Everybody get to go in one time in the same bathroom. I'd much rather have that than to have to send my child. This is even in a straight bathroom, in a regular traditional bathroom. That woman who sent her child they was at a baseball game, I think, and sent her child into the bathroom because he was a boy. She had to stand outside, and that freak sliced that boy's neck in the stall. That's permanently traumatizing. Just make a family bathroom. To me, that makes sense. Yeah, I know the predators would be looking for the neutral ones if it was a neutral bathroom. So, no, I don't mean that. I mean have a family bathroom. Boy, these wasps and these spiders, I got them galore. I can't set off a bomb outdoors. That won't do you no good, but man, my yard is overran with spiders. They running everywhere. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, after I heard that story, that's how I functioned after that point anyway. I was always looking for the family bathroom. And they have them now at the truck stops, and so it ain't no big deal. I think they be making the shit harder than what it is. Harder, and that's how you solve that problem. So that's what I'm about, solving problems. Brian said TS Medicine and Michelle ATA should sit down and talk. I don't think they should. It's just some people you ain't gonna like. I don't like that bitch. And she ain't, it ain't nothing in all these years that made me start liking her. Oh, okay, I'll have to check her out again. Nope, every time I checked her out, I couldn't hang. She boring as fuck to me. Bottom line. And I ain't checking for her. So yeah, I'm about solving problems. So I'm going to be having Thinking Thursdays, no matter what, every single Thursday. Even if I'm sick, I'm going to show up. Because I showed up last Thursday. I was just wore out. I couldn't do much. But now that I got that hard physical job out of the way. Yeah, that's what I said. Brian said, talk to. I listened to his perspective. Um, but the only reason why they would have a need to sit down at the table is that they was building a building together. They both invested in the same property, and they trying to make a decision about bathroom building a bathroom for neutral or same set. I mean, no family in the building. Otherwise, fuck that bitch. She is not nobody. That's what killed me. These motherfuckers that got all these clicks and views that think they celebrities, acting like they celebrities, and they ain't shit. Even celebrities, they ain't shit but a human being. They not better than me. I ain't never thought Nam bitch was better than me. And Nam, do I think Nam ho? I'm better than anybody. It's no point. What is the point of her talking to TS? What? They don't see eye to eye. You know, she thinks she did a big thing when she did the whole doxing thing of TS. Whatever. I really blame her for the breakup of TS and Kaya. I thought TS and Kaya team was it was magic. And I ain't finna bite my tongue on it. I ain't the only one. Wished all that happened didn't happen. Yeah, she doxed TS. She looked up the trademark for Queen's Court. That's why TS changed her the title of her show when they parted ways. She changed it to Queen Supreme Court. Cause Michelle made it like that she left Kaya's name off the documents on purpose. But since I wasn't there, I can't speak on it. I can't say what's the truth and what's fiction. But the way Michelle ATM, she was starting shit. She was feeding the bullshit. She wanted it to look suspicious because she was hating on TS back then. She wanted it to appear that TS was trying to cheat Kaya out of the Queen's Court because she only had her name on whatever, trademark document or, .com. I think it was just a .com, so it wasn't that big of a deal in my opinion in terms of Kaya not having her name on it. It ain't like they would have lost money if they still partners. You don't know what kind of written contract they had with each other or verbal. And you don't know if it wasn't witnesses at the whole time that if Kaya was cool with it. But nevertheless, it turned to a hot mess because she exposed that part. She went looking it up. She passing herself as so smart, like that's not something anybody couldn't look up. No, she wasn't Kaya's assistant. She was Kaya's dicky bride. She was riding on Kaya's pussy lips. She was riding on Kaya's pussy lips too. That's what made her relevant. Otherwise, the bitch ain't relevant. What the fuck is she relevant for? What do you know her for? You don't even think about Michelle H. Unless it's related to the T.S. Kaya Madison incident. Or if you went to them housewives, which I ain't. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I've never watched not damn show ever. Not even one time. So I wasn't into that housewives shit. Housewives of Atlanta. I didn't give a fuck. I ain't had no television in 10 years. So. Yep. She couldn't wait to expose that information, even though it's public record. But that's a whole stalk and a half. You looking up that information. What is it any business to her? Unless they was going into business together. You watch the Housewives, huh? Ooh, the shade of it all. She ain't even relevant with them damn housewives. She thinks she is because she knows Nene Leakes, so she thinks she a whole celebrity, her damn self. That's just her and her low self-esteem. She need to be associated with celebrities to be anything. I don't give a fuck. I'm my own goddamn fan. I love my company. And the only reason why I invited the social media company into my company life, not because I was so lonely, but a gun was put up to my damn head. And I thought it was my last day on earth. And it made me cherish. And instead of wishing I was dead, because I'm in so much chronic pain every day and fatigue. And the fatigue is more debilitating than the pain, because shit, I was dancing in one of my videos with a broken toe. Um, Pain don't sit me down, but fatigue will sit your ass down and shut you the fuck up. For real, for real. I'd be explaining people how fibromyalgia is similar to that. Y'all remember that game show, Wipe Out, where they went through the whole obstacle course and all kinds of bean bags and rock climbing shit and rings and shit they had to go through obstacle courses, and they had to finish it without getting wiped out. Those were top athletes doing those games. That's how I felt every day when I wake up. You wiped out, you see them pass out, they fall into the mud, wiped out. That's how I felt every day. So it was days I didn't want to wake up because it was just became too unbearable. Too unbearable. I'm glad I'm past those days. Changing my diet helped with that. But yeah, Michelle A.T. Alien wants to be relevant, and she keep riding on T.S. Madison's nuts. Every time there's anything to do with her, she got something to say. And then she tried to play, that's the other thing that people don't like about her, then she tried to play victim. Oh my God, she's attacking black women, including them all together, instead of saying, no, she's just attacking your ass because you keep attacking her. Okay? No, she ain't attacking all black women. That's another one. Used to keep clumping herself, oh my God, another black woman. Hey, she thinks she's somebody. She do. She delusional. She delusional, as Mother Caldwell says. She's delusional. She's delusional. Yeah, I heard about that, and I do peep in when big stuff like that happen, because I was curious about that part of the story when Phaedra was going through her thing. But tune in. Actually watch the show. No, ma'am. No, I was just doing what other people do. I was listening to what other content creators were saying about it. Or whatever I see on the news. I see you, JoJo. You see I'm live, right? Mm. Well, I already said how I felt about that shit. Nene ain't my role model. She ain't nobody I look up to. That's not my type of chick that I would hang with. I got a little hood in me, but I don't get that ratchet. I've learned how to communicate and solve my problems much more rationally. But see, that don't get the clicks and views or make the money. Messes the money these days. Messes the money. But for free, you can learn how to critically think and stay out of a whole lot of mess, because you're critically thinking. So come visit me on the Naylove channel. I got to make a flyer for the Naylove channel. Come visit me on the Naylove channel on Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. If she did, what is Michelle going to do then? What is she going? Whatever is she gonna do? Cause her writing is boring. Her website was boring. I tried to give her a piece of a prop, give her a piece of a kudos for being a smart enough businesswoman to open a website that is making money, that do have advertisements on it. I give credit where credit is due. And she did do her homework, but the fact that she made that information public for the purpose of malice, it was pure malice. That was the problem with it. She wasn't looking up that information so she could do business with T.S. Madison. She was looking for that information so she could shame, publicly humiliate T.S. Madison. So she was on some fuck shit, and she always act like, oh, I never come for anybody. She just do the backhand shade. Titties at the top, dick at the bottom, steady calling him Timothy, that kind of shit. But it'd be funny to me because I know T.S. Madison, after watching her for years, she don't give a damn if you say Mandy Man who went and made some money off of me, showed you how to go make some money off, and why didn't you? That's what I want to know. That's what Michelle should have been making some goddamn t-shirts and look up the trademark for that. See, could she get that, Oh, hating, envious whore. She could have made some money. More than what she got. Working with T.S. Madison. Whatever will she do if she lose Nene Leakes? Whatever will she do? I don't know what celebrities she be getting on her show that make me check in, but I ain't subscribed. I don't check for her. She boring as fuck. Yeah, I said it. Some people feel the same way about me, but I ain't gonna cry about it. Why? Long as she dicky ride celebrity, I'm sure she'll find another celebrity to stalk. I'm sure she look at trending topics just like Lovely T.I. do. All these bitches that think they journalists ain't with the damn journalism school, but think they the shit because they got traffic to their website or to their YouTube page or to their Instagram and got it twisted. You ain't no better than nobody. Sure not better than me. And I don't think I'm better than nobody. That's where you be needing to live life. That will relieve a lot of your stress. But just in case you have trouble solving problems in your life, I'm offering these books free. All you have to do is hit me up on my email, fatforlifetv@outlook.com, and they yours. That's my contribution to the world. All these pseudo celebrities with the 50-11 degrees, they so goddamn smart, but wasn't none of them smart enough to dare to try to teach critical thinking. I am, because I know, and I learned as a parent 30 years ago, because it was, 20 years ago, because it was introduced into my son's life when he was 9. Hit me up, fatforlifetv@outlook.com. I think I found out you could type in. No, I can't type in it. Nurse Vaughn, can you type the email? Start my email. You can still win a tablet. That's another reason why I came on today. This the last day I'm hyping it up. I'm going to actually give it away tomorrow. You can win a tablet. And it's going to be other accessories with that tablet. You'll be getting a selfie stick. It has a nice case already. It's just a glorified MP3 player. I mean, I don't need it to play music because I got, my phone just fine and my computer. So I don't really need it. And that's all I've been using it for is music in the background. Now my grandbaby cracked the screen, so I'm gonna fix that. Definitely gonna fix that before I ship it out to you. And if anything happened within the first 30 days of having it, I will repair it personally. But it works just fine. I ain't had no problems. It's been gently used because all I do is pull it out when you see me on these videos. I don't pull it out no other time. I have, other devices to bang my music, honey. So I'm still trying to give away this very tablet you see on that photograph. Um, it's a Galaxy Tab 3. It works. It's an Android device. I get the YouTube and, all that in there with no problem. And it can be used as a phone. I told y'all, if y'all followed me a long time, I went through some hell with these phones. And now the Lord blessed me to have 3 smartphones that I gave one away. My Galaxy Note 8, I had 2 of them joints. And the Galaxy Note 9. So I really don't need a tablet. This is all the tablet you need. You get one of these, you ain't gonna need no tablet. But, if it's anything that I would like to have, the tablet has this don't is a bigger screen, but other than that, this is a better device, just in every way. But the tablet, it works fine, and my grandbabies don't need it. I'm around here trying to get they butts up out the screen. I be trying to get them outside, out here in this garden, in this fresh air. I don't like them doing all that screen time no way, so I want to give it away, and it's taking me a year to give away that tablet. What's up? What do I need to do? I was trying to get email addresses. That's all I want is your email address. If you vibe with me, anyway, if you're interested in the critical thinking book, you can teach a 3-year-old how to critically think, trust, and believe it. Yes, you can. Make them think for themselves. A lot of the problem with these YouTube streets, the internet streets, is people coming on here and they group think. They don't know how to think unless they in a group. They don't know how to stand on their own. They followers all the way to the core. And I feel like, how can you be 40 years old? I figured all your need to follow and be followed and fit in and be fit in, anything beyond high school is problematic. You should be grown out of that by that time. But unfortunately, that ain't the case. It's a whole bunch of older people that ain't critically thinking and doing some stupid shit, chasing behind charismatic characters on the internet, thinking they a star, thinking they a celebrity, and they scamming your ass the whole way through. And end up making a fool out of you. So anyway, that's it. I'm babbling now. I done ran out of things to say. And I left this on YouTube because Facebook don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I say T.S. Madison, AT-80, and none of them bitches. I strictly kept this one to YouTube. So now I have run out of things to say. I'm toasted, medicated. What craziness this weekend? What happened this weekend? What happened this weekend, Nurse Vaughn? Do you mean on the YouTube content creators streets or in world news? What happened? No, see, I don't have a television, so I don't get the news all day. That shit depresses me. If you suffer from depression, don't be watching the news. That's gonna have you more depressed. But what's happening? Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, a whole lot of mess between who? Who? ZT? I heard a little bit about him, ZT and Rico. Who you talking about? Who was the mess with besides T.S. Madison? Because I wouldn't even know none of these other chicks if it wasn't for me had been following T.S. Maddie. What happened? Now, see, that's the thing, I'm nosy, so now I gotta know what's going on. What's going on? Oh, you talking about the Shush Trish thing? Is you talking about that? The petition and all that? What you talking about, Nurse Vaughn? Did you dip on me? Are you at work? Well, girl, you can hit me up on the email, because it's all muggy out here. I'm finna get back up under the air. Oh, ZT, Spillet Boy, Gina, Duchess, Kelly Love, Trish, Deanna Irvin, and so many others. Yeah, I seen the Shish Trish stuff. You know what? I like Shish Trish. Fuck it. You know, you can't be on here, gotta bite your tongue for other bitches. Um, I just think like that some people that I really feel should be on that list, and I don't give a damn if you apologize. They should be there, and it would be very unfair for anybody to be on that list that's innocent. But you know, that's the reason why we do have a court system, because you can't be a whole judge and jury on nobody without going to court. But people do it all the time. So I did see some of that. I seen Gina going off. I seen I don't watch ZT. I can't do ZT. Um he's not my cup of tea. He's not like anybody I hang out with. Um I think that the cause is a worthy cause and it's noble, and all that bullshit people talking about it ain't going there. Yeah, finance should be all the way up through that motherfucker, okay? And I ain't gonna stutter on that shit. That's the problem I had with the list. That's it. That's the problem. And I ain't been silent about it. I've been vocal. I brought it up. I asked Sister. She said it's because she apologized. That don't mean nothing to me. That's like if a guy raped you. Okay, suppose the motherfucker who put a gun up to my head, who really put armed robbery, would I have dropped the charges if he came and said he was sorry? No, ma'am. He took my purse and my fucking Galaxy Note that I had just paid uh $500 for, and didn't have enough money to pay for insurance, so I could just get it replaced when that motherfucker put his gun up to my head to take it. No, I wouldn't have just, sorry ain't good enough. Bitch, I'm gonna need you to take down your videos that you fucking dragging kids on. Donate some motherfucking funds to some uh, children programs. I'm gonna need to see some other shit besides I'm sorry. That ain't good enough. Not the way she was dragging kids, and viciously. No, accusing people of shit she have no clue, absolutely none, whether or not it's true. Just a whole lie bomb. Yeah, I said it. She should have been on the top of the list. And there's a very important reason why I ain't make the list, because I don't engage in that behavior. Yeah, I did a video with the whole thumbnail, which is worse, VS or 5A. I can't tell the difference. What the fucking difference is between the two of them bitches? No, not in my opinion. I see zero difference in the two. Prophetess, because she called herself a prophetess. I, I don't like what VS did to me, but I thought she was way funnier than 5A. I don't know why Jason on there either. He probably called all black kids niggers. He couldn't wait to say that word. He a goofy. He a total goofy. He need to be banned from the internet. Period. Not just for kids. For adults too. If you don't know how to conduct yourself on the internet with respect, you don't deserve to have it access. That's my opinion. But how do you uh, issue out that kind of rule? How could you possibly enforce that? People don't come with warning labels, warning nuts, warning stalker. Because there's some people that just don't need internet access on no days of the week. And I put Jason in that category. Woo, I'll probably get all kinds of heat on this video if any of them stumble on this one. But I said it. I said what I said. Where the lie at? That's the part. I'm not defaming your character. It's what I've witnessed your behavior to be. Yeah, I don't think you should be able to just sorry yourself off the list. And I thought the list was for the point of making the point that it's not only just not right to do, but it's illegal to do. I thought that was the point of it. Yeah, he should be on another list for harassment, but not just cheering. Harassing everybody. Doxing. Let me take that back. Not everybody. Just some people. That's harassment. It's harassment. This shit is illegal. And he need to be banned up off the damn internet too. I've been on the internet 30 years. I've never had a need to harass anyone. Dox anyone. Fight, apologize to Rita, but not VS. The Rita, Philadelphia, right. Believe me, I seen all of them drags. I seen them all. VS, I seen when it got to that. VS, Heidi, and Rita. Yeah, unless she made some public statement, but then again, I don't check for her no more like that, so, she might have made a public statement that I'm not aware of, but still. Who she apologizing to? Right, she started it all. She passed the first lick on that joint. She the one talk shit about VS's child being in the same bed with her. My grandbabies begged to be in my bed. Both of them. The male and the female. That ain't nothing unusual. That was that bitch turning it sexual. Yeah, I witnessed it. Where the lie at? And I witnessed her turning out her own damn daughter. Suck your daughter's dick. What the fuck? First of all, she doesn't have one, and what is you trying to say? Her clit? That's disgusting. She's done as much as disgusting thing to her own child. as anybody else. She should be on the list for her own child. Okay? She made it to the list for her own child. That's the unique distinction that chick has. For her own child, she belonged on that list. Top of the list because it was her own child. The top. She started with Spill It Boy Kid. I ain't surprised. She needed something once DS left. That's another one. All these people be killing me talking about clout chasing. Well, what is it then? Why this Spill It Boy even come in your radar for anything? Because she saw him as an easy target. That's what I feel. And you can say certain things and it's just automatically stigmatized for a certain segment of the community, of society. So she thought he was an easy target. Her motherfucking ass didn't come back on Tommy like that. OMG, do you know I just knew you were a big Phi apologist? You thought I was a Phi apologist? For real? After that dish video, my number one video, besides my twerk videos that I have stopped doing, because I'm an old bitch. Well, I was old when I started it, but I retired. Um, no, I'm not an apologist. I got my own eyes. I got my own knowledge of the law. Know the law. Study the law. Look up the law if I'm not sure about the law. Don't have no problem reading and finding out my own self the facts. And don't just take people's word for it. No way. No. You need to go see my dish video. Far from a Phi apologist. No, ma'am. Nope, I'm not an apologist. And she see this video, she gonna swear I'm a hater. But I got to love you to hate you. I ain't got that kind of love for none of these folks. Not to the point where I hate them. I don't even hate Michelle. I don't like her. I don't hate her though. No, ma'am. The apology I need to be hearing is one that's very public. As public as that petition was. Oh, I feel good in here, y'all. I sat out there way too long. The bugs was getting to me. Whew. Oh, that air feel good. Woo, feel good in here. Y'all know the train had to come through. It had to come through, y'all. I can't do not one video without the choo-choo. I almost made it on this one. The choo-choo had to make its appearance. Huh? You think that's when you sub to me? When I did with the 5 Babe this video? That video got 2,500 views. Can y'all believe that? I ain't had no video with that many views since my twerk videos. I ain't shocked because people are attracted to the mess. They like the mess more. Ooh. They like the mess. The mess pays. So you think that's when you sub to me when when I made the 5 this video. When I seen Philly Boy say the challenge, I was looking for, I said, what challenge? What challenge? Where the challenge at? Oh, my garden is what made you stay. Oh, I'm glad you stayed for that, because I'd rather be known for that than that mess. I ain't trying to be associated, but, you know, like Brian be saying, we all got a little mess in us. We all got a little bit. We all got a little bit. So I be nosy every now and then. I might put my 2 cents in if it's a strong enough, if it's a strong enough social topic. Hey, you're snacking a meal. I just came up from out my garden. You gotta catch the replay on the gardening part of this video. I might split this one up because people say that's the problem why I can't post my videos everywhere. Because my garden, folks ain't gonna want to hear about no damn T.S. Madison and my big girl and twerk fans. They don't want to hear that shit either. So, you said I will. You will what? Oh, do the replay? Yeah, I did. I inoculated my garden. I showed the formula, the mixture you use in there, and basically, you know, gave you the tip that, because I believe in my videos being edutainment, not ignorainment. Ignorant-tainment. Yeah, gardening is very therapeutic. It's hard work, but it's therapeutic. When they first suggested to me for pain, I said, how the hell is that going to relieve pain? Ain't that some hard work? It's hard work, but it's therapeutic. I love seeing things grow. I love when I succeed. It's a science, so you need to be teaching your kids so we could be something besides rappers and football players. Some of us could be scientists and engineers. How about that? But no, I'm definitely not no 5 apologist. She got the big head like so many people do. I like people who, no matter how big they get up there, they ain't got the big head. And that's easy to do. That's easy to do. That's simply being humble. Humble your goddamn self. Ain't nobody that big and that bad that they got the right to drag kids. And it do look hella ignorant when you got a petition that says dragging, because a judge, especially a hick white judge from a town like this, dragging, or do they drag kids now? What do they mean? Drag with a car, a truck? What do they mean, this dragging? I know you is homeschooling. I'm homeschooling too. I'm teaching the grown-ups. The mess won't last forever, so people are going to need another. Okay, that's one thing about it. It ain't sustainable. It might be the trend now, but that shit is not sustainable. That's not going to stand the test of time. 10 years from now, who the fuck going to know who the 5 baby is? Nobody. What you cracking up on, Nurse Vaughn? Yeah, we got to unschool our kids now. School ain't gonna never be the same. And what teacher gonna want to go in a classroom of 45 of your half-raised kids? And the fact that how much I learned since I've been a grown woman that I never learned in school, I don't trust the schools no more neither. I'm talking about the judge. All the cussing, projecting, spew venom is a big no-no. Mature adults do behave that way. Yeah, spewing venom, yeah, that's crazy. You can't find no other way to express your self or get what you want. That's what my critical thinking class is all about. Hey, JoJo, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Now you could get bragging rights a little bit. You said I was just listening at first, but I had to laugh and comment. Your white people accent may be one of the funniest ones ever. Yeah, I could just see the judge. What is dragging? What is that? I mean, these are some hick, white, corny white people. They don't know what the fuck dragging is. I'm gonna drag you. You see Fi in her video, she said with energy, I'm gonna drag you. And you see Tommy rewind that shit, made a fool out her ass. I'm gonna drag you. I'm gonna drag you. It's a shame that you can't express your. I let a few curse words. You see how I cuss. It come out every now and then. That's just how I am at home. It's not every sentence, and I never use it to bring you down. You know why I never use it to bring you down? Sometimes a life experience change your life. Okay. One day, because I was raising kids, and my kids, I had a handful. My child is spoiled brat, still spoiled brat to this day, with his over 30-year-old self. Whew, 30 years. Whew. I can't get whatever that is on my hand. What the heck is that? An experience that happened to me. I was sending my kids off to school and went out the door and looked across the street, and my neighbors, their kids was, playing in front of the yard. As kids do, they lollygagging. You just hear them laughing. Then the mama came out, and I guess the mama was mad because they hadn't left and went on to school yet. And she came out cursing, "Carry your dirty ass on to school. Get on," she was just going off. "Get your fucking ass, blah, 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 blah." And when you looked up, all three of the kids had their head hanging down, and they went to school like that because she just stole their spirit with that damn mouth. Cursing them out like that. I would never do a child like that. I wouldn't even do a grown-up like that. I mean, unless he did it to me. If you curse me, I'm going to curse you back, bitch. Yeah, I would do that. But to have I don't even like the word bitch. And quite frankly, if you call me a bitch, I consider them fighting words. Now, I don't consider it endearing. Just like, some people feel the way about nigga. I don't feel... I remember when I did my Make It Clap video. That guy, to me, I thought that was the perfect YouTube song. That was another one of those, challenge on YouTube. Make It Clap. These two young cats made a whole song about it. And at the end, he said, "Bitches, bitches." I was like, dang, he fucked up the whole song with that one bitches at the end. He couldn't have left that out. But anyway, I said, well, I guess the young people, they just use that term loosely these days. But to me, I'm old school. That's the worst thing you could ever call another woman. That's the way I was the times I was brought up in. That's what bitch meant. But all of a sudden, that's a good thing. I'm a bad bitch. That's just not a term I use personally myself all the time. But after seeing that scene, seeing those kids, all their heads hanging down, and then also knowing some female grown chicks who tell me about how their mother used to call them all kinds of bitches and whores, heifers and hoes, and how fucked up their self-esteem is now as a direct result of that kind of environment. That's another reason why I don't do it. Because I got grown besties who tell me, that's how they grew up. And that shit ain't cool. So I don't believe in using words to cut nobody's spirit. My younger sis cussed me out, be this and be that for nothing. Dang. I went no contact with her for 6 months. Some people, you gotta smoke. You gotta cut them off if they toxic. I had a best friend for over 40 years. We met. I was 13. Anyway, I gotta go way back best friend. She toxic as fuck. I had to let her go, cut her loose. It's some that's like that. It's some that's like that. And she one that'll curse you out in a minute. And that's how they family is, curse each other out all the time. I get along with my brothers and sisters. I ain't never had a damn incident that I had to curse any of my siblings out, and I got 6 of them. They all look up to me. I love all of them and look up to them. I have respect for them. My friends and family know not to. I could believe you got a mouth on you because I look at your comments. Why am I not surprised about that one? And then being from New York, I know they got, what do they call it? Comebacks, quick comebacks on everything. I can imagine, Nurse Vaughn. Well, y'all, I came in because I wanted to cool off. And I'm tired of babbling. Nah, people tried with me a lot. Like that fan saying from AT-Alien and them lip stank alley cats. It's a certain little blowjob they got me blocked. I ain't never did shit to her. I can imagine. Yeah, little blowjob. She hate on me for some reason. I ain't never said a damn single negative word against her. But she got me blocked. You said I'm a crybaby at Nurse Farm? I used to be a crybaby, but shit, my family grew me up out of that shit. 50-year-old crybaby? Nah, my family ain't feeling that one. Even the ones I raised, none of them. They not criers. I'm not judging because that just means you human. He didn't give us that emotion for nothing. It's a specific use. When some shit cut to the core and hurt your heart, you cry. I ain't mad at that. I don't judge nobody. Although in these YouTube streets, they judge you as weak. I know that's some bullshit because I know some people who shed tears is strong as fuck. So that don't mean you're weak either. It could be a mistake now you being black. No. Me and little blowjob cross path on LSA. And I ain't gonna disrespect her like that because I don't like that name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. My mom warns people not to try me. Now you know it's serious. Yeah, well your mama give a warning. That's serious. That's how I feel with my child. Child, these motherfucking hoes, if they got to doxing him, they just don't know. It's some people on this earth that go from 0 to 1,000 very quick. And it ain't gonna be no time to apologize. So you just don't fuck with some people. My son is one of them. Don't fuck with him. He ain't the one. He's not going. And people need to know all that doxing bullshit. You land on the right one, that could be your life. And I got one of them that ain't gonna feel no remorse. 0. Okay? He ain't one of them. No, I won't. I take that back. I actually apologize. I ain't mean to. I just didn't want to say her name. I don't want nobody coming back talking about flagging my video for that. But the person that was this, I gave her props. You know, that's how I am. Even when LSA was talking mad shit about me, I came in there helping them with the tech part. I can't help myself. I've been a techie so long, professionally and unofficially, unprofessionally on the side, anonymously. So I would come in there when they would be, you know, oh, I don't know how to put the emoji in. How you put the videos, the YouTube videos in there? I knew how to do it. I'm a techie. I wasn't unfamiliar with that website or the the coding, the layout and stuff. And I would help them. They rejected my help. I just think they didn't want nobody that was as good as them, cause I can edit just as good. And it's some people that would give me the props to say a whole lot better. And yeah, I stopped doing LSA, but I was drugged into LSA. If I hadn't been drugged into that bitch, I wouldn't have knew nothing about it. It wouldn't have never been on my radar. Cause I'm not into the housewives and or hating on other content creators. So they got a whole section that famous. I got drugged in there by Mary, You Ain't Poppin'. Mary, You Ain't Poppin'. Brought my name in there as I was pathetically running behind VS. I was not. I was just watching the lives like every goddamn body else who seen the live that day when Shekinah was Shekinah. Shekinah rolled up on AT-Alien with Kaya in that restaurant. Nurse Ron, you said, who is that? LSA introduced me to the beef sector cast. Yeah, because they keep tabs on them for evidence. Because some people in there serious and got some serious beef as far as want to take them to court. Shalina and VS. So, it's some people got some legitimate gripes that's legal. So they make sure all the evidence be in that blog. But I stopped because it can become obsessive. I was obsessing because they just wouldn't back down. They thought I was trying to be in their club. I'm 57 years old. The fuck I don't need no damn club or to be in with nobody. But I came in there with my TS, my Kaya, can't see me with the glasses on, my little this. It was really to get T.S. Madison and Kaya attention, but them LSA chicks thought that I made it for them. No, ma'am. I didn't know nothing about them. Yeah, I don't care for BJ either. That's my son's name. I don't care for her. She, to me, symbolized the one with the disrespectful tongue to elders. But then the elders she came across, it's understandable. They gave her reason to, but still. At 57, I would never fix my lips to disrespect my elders. And I got that choice. I could have been done it. You think SB was onto something trying to take the beef sector to reality TV? Although I don't do him. It's him was the problem. He was problematic. He was the problem because everything he would have been accusing somebody else of, he was guilty of himself. So that's the problem with the petition. You can't be guilty of the same goddamn crime, calling yourself being against it. That's the problem. That's what made the whole reality show problematic. Him. He made it problematic. I thought it was a good idea if they could have pulled it off. I honestly thought it was going to happen and that the surprise guest that would have showed up, that I expected to show up if it did actually jump off, I expected the surprise guest to be VS ass, okay? Then that'd be what I would have tuned in just to see how that go. But Sean Brady was the problem. That's what made me uninterested in it. When I found out he was behind it. You did too, Nurse Mom? That's what I thought. But they can't, you can see they can't hold water. I'm not I'm not one of them. I can hold water. You tell me not to say something. I got plenty of secrets. I know how to hold on to them. I could see how they could have made that halfway interesting. Because they could have showed the behind the scenes, what, other content creators go through just to make this happen. Because it ain't no joke. If it is just a hobby like it is for me, it's an expensive hobby and time consuming. Way, even though I don't like what she did or some of the antics she engaged in, she way more tolerable than SB and BJ and 5A. Yeah, I thought she was talented. I ain't gonna take nothing from. I don't take credit from credit where credit is due. I thought ATL was a good businesswoman. Um, ain't mad at her. Get your paper. But little BJ is too disrespectful for my taste, so I would never tune in. I don't really want to hear nothing she got to say about the world or life. I only looked at her at all because she was on the editing tip. So it was just me peeping in. And when I seen there was no competition, I was over it. So I don't know what she got against me that I'm blocked, but oh well. You're a loss. I will always feel that way. But I moved on to a whole nother sector, the gardening sector. I can't say it ain't no rivalry in that. I'm sure it's some, but them motherfuckers are for the most part the ones that I've been watching. Lead Farmer, Heart, what's the other one? Homestead Heart, um, Skinny Boy Randy. They is not hating on the other Cheryl's Food Forest. They not hating on the other creators. They helping each other network. When they do their lives, they get that opportunity to shout each other out because it's hard as fuck to get going and get started and get off the ground and maintain and grow without that because they done took every way from us. Oh man, I lost my connection a little bit. Okay, that's a sign. Let me turn back around. The connection better over here. But I'm going to lose the light. I'm going to lose the light. That's a sign, though. I've been babbling on too long. Woo! Lord, child, I know it's going to be 2 hours. Yeah, I'm going to have to start splitting my videos like in half. So when I get to this rambling part, I can cut that out, the gardening videos, and post it in other groups. Yeah, I've been in other. I was always in other sectors. I was never really a part of the B sector. Somebody from Lipstick Alley drugged me into Lipstick Alley named Mary. You ain't popping, and it was another character, Cool Math. Yeah, the gardeners are very supportive. Very. I just met some new ones, and I just love going over to their channel, and they ain't got but 20 people, as a subscriber. But I enjoy their videos already. So it ain't about numbers to me. I'm not cloud chasing. I'm thought chasing. I don't think I would ever had any cross paths of the beef sector had I not been following T.S. Madison. I'm a long time follower of her, but I came to the internet for tech stuff and house music. Those are not yeah, that's another category. I ain't never seen no beef. I'm sure it's competition, but I ain't seen no real beef between house music channels. Oh, Mary, you ain't popping. I'll just say it, Mary Poppins. Somebody that go by the name of Mary Poppins on LSA drug me in there, and another one named Cool Man had the nerve. And I think they only had me in there at all because they seen me in VS chat and made a whole narrative about me without even knowing me. They had me down as a whole groupie or fan, and I just was in several chats. And I was still subscribed to it when they challenged me. And that didn't make me no groupie or no cult follower. I didn't know it was going to turn into all that. I was just like, after Kaya and TS fell out, they wasn't really doing no videos like that, neither one of them. Not weekly, you know. TS went on with her Supreme Court. Kaya went to her van and her gag order, so I seen VS Live pop up. And I was new to lives. I didn't even know lives was lives, you know, till I seen that. 3 lives, that's how many I remember being in. And that's all it took for them to make me a whole groupie. That was crazy to me. To defend yourself against some shit like that. You don't even know me. But my Mother's Day video that I got on They Love with the, y'all can't see me with the glasses on, Kaya's song. If Kaya was about her business, that could be a hit still too today. Y'all hoes can't see me with glasses on. Y'all hoes couldn't see me with my glasses on, even with your glasses on. I could be dead and gone, but your hoes couldn't see me to my glasses with the glasses. I can't even say it. Anyway, you ain't missing nothing with either one of them. They was clout chasing, if you ask me, in LSA. They wanted to fit in with their little blog people. Blog demons, I call them. They were way worse than VS ever did me. I think people changed VS when they started coming for her. I don't know. I don't have no long history with her. I just had them 3 live chats, and when she was screaming at the screen about somebody killed the baby, I said maybe she need a little lithium in her life or something. I'm not sure. And I backed back like the Bart Simpson into the bushes. Because like I said, I wouldn't have no reason to cross path with the beef sector because I was into technology or house music or big girl stuff. It wasn't none of those. It wasn't the Real Housewives. I never came to that for that shit. I never would have crossed paths. Had it not be for me being in the VS chat, somebody had me out a whole groupie. Pathetic, that's what they call me. Pathetic, because I was following VS. Pathetic. How you gonna call me pathetic? Why I got to be pathetic? But that's what it was. That was my reception to LSA. But y'all, I'm tired of talking about that shit. And I got the munchies and I ate my mango salsa yesterday. I don't know what I'm gonna fix. Oh yeah, that's right. I took that chicken breast. Now you know, y'all, I mostly eat fruits and vegetables, but my family brought all this meat here. I like what Lockhead is doing with her channel now. I haven't checked her out in a while, but I'll go check her out. I noticed that she was saying she had left the beef sector, so I guess she got tired of all that drama too. I'll go check out. I didn't have nothing against Lockheed. I like Lockheed. Uh, we like who we like. And I like Lockheed. I like the Lockheed because she like to twerk. She good at it. I'm going to take notes. That's my genre. That's the other part of me on the internet, twerking. That's what made me like Lockheed. That's why I was tuning in. But I'll check her out, see what she's doing with her channel. So yeah, I'm finna get up out this one. I see Blue coming through too. She sure is. I kept being supportive of her and encouraged her, but I gotta follow up in her footsteps too. So I'm gonna take my girl's advice, Seattle girl. Shout out to you. I'm gonna check out Periscope because YouTube ain't doing me right. I got 26 views on that video yesterday that I did last night. 27 views on Facebook. Same exact video, recording at the same exact time, same content, same everything. I got over 200 views on that one day. So YouTube ain't treating me right. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting up out this video. Really, for real this time. Peace and love. I'll see you again in the next video. No, I'm not an apologist. I think kids is off limits and should be off limits, and I'll take a strong stance on that. We wouldn't have no cyber harassment laws at all if somebody kids had not took their life over internet stuff. Anyway, see y'all. Peace.